Let's begin now.
You know, today, I just woke up and I said, no, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said...
Hendrix is playing now. Hey, everyone. I think you can see me. Again, I'm just getting used to the camera, and I appreciate you not going off on how bad it is, but whatever, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I was listening to my station, of course, and I was listening to Meatloaf sing Paradise by the Dashboard Life. He's just like fucking mean. Like, he starts going off on this woman. I don't know, man. It's like one of the harshest things. I mean, it's not as bad as... I don't know if it's as bad as Jim Morrison yelling, shut up or shut up. But it's bad. I gotta find it and play. Or I just gotta hope that it's like on when we're doing it. Anyway... I want to get into the whole immigration thing because I know it's gotten a little legs this week. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday, and it's Thursday. And what Mika did today actually was, I think, perfect. She was correct. It was exactly the way that I would have done it on Monday. Like, I would have been just like, listen, I know it's not your fault. It has not. The world knows you inherited whatever, but honestly, you got to stop on a motherfucking dime, and you got to get down there and deal. Just deal. Find some way to deal. Just find a way to deal. I know it's whatever. Don't point the blame to anyone. It's not anyone's whatever. Just deal with it. Okay, and that's it. And it's everybody has to remember it's been 1 to 2 months. You know, in a business, I mean, like, take it from me who just transitioned my whole entire company. I mean, look, I'm on once every 2 weeks. Now it'll be better because I'm cranking and everything's on all 4 cylinders. But, it definitely, it took a while. And... So I get it, and it gets to the point where you just got to stop on a dime and deal. And like, it's almost like, is it Bugs Bunny or I think it's, or maybe the Roadrunner that revs up his feet and then goes. I mean, that's essentially what has to happen, and it sucks. And again, how Mika did it today was exactly how I would want to have done it, and yeah. She, it, me are like, just deal. You got to find some way to deal. That's all. It sucks. It's horrible. But find some way to deal. Oh, and most of all, follow her husband's suit and not tell people to, like, it's okay to come up here. There's not gonna be any ramifications or anything. I mean, whatever. Anyway, all of that was actually thwarted in a huge way, and actually I think in the best way, because the VP is actually going to oversee the admin's response on the so-called surging of migration from Guatemala and Mexico and wherever else, Central America maybe. Did I say Guatemala? And the president was just speaking a second ago right before I came on, and he gets grilled and deals with it really well. He's just pretty real. So if you're into the realism and into him being real, everybody should really be fine with him. Like, he's kind of like inferring he's winning GOP voters over. And that was kind of the premise of our thing leading up to it in the lame duck area. When we were like, who knows? If you just like give them a chance, maybe there's an element out there that will like them and like it. You know what? I feel really bad because of the AstraZeneca thing. Yeah, I don't know why. But I guess a new analysis is saying its a COVID vaccine is effective at preventing the disease. Well, wait, why did they pull it then? The updated data comes after U.S. officials rebuked the company for relying on outdated information. That's what I was speaking of. Okay, so that's since been updated. Okay, cool. And then Senate Dems press forward with a package that would expand voting rights. And that's what the POTUS was speaking about just now. Of course, despite GOP opposition. Ted Cruz, that fucking freak. All of these guys, I don't know how they can, like, talk about any of this. I mean, McConnell, I don't know who's just worse at speaking, McConnell or that Kennedy guy. Remember the Kennedy guy? Like, I don't know. What was he saying? Something about, like, it being like drunk drivers and like, and it's like, dude, yeah, you have to take a test to fucking drive, dumbass. Okay, how fuck? More than once. I've had to take my test in California. I've had to take it again here. Now, granted, since 07 or 08, I have not had to take the test or get a new picture or renew it since. It's somehow done, like, by mail. Anyway, the fact is, not only are you not allowed to drink and drive, and that's just a false equivalency anyway to, you know, what is it, people going in and shooting fucking 20 people? Like, how first of all, the only people that I've seen lately take out bunches of people with a vehicle are right-wing douche buckets at those rallies, like the one that killed the girl. Actually, that was the other rally. Yeah. Well, there was one in, like, overseas. No, they were both peaceful rallies for left-winged issues, and in Europe or whatever, the guy, he went ballistic. He went hog wild down the sidewalk. No, I don't even think anybody was there. I think he just went hog wild down the sidewalk and people were just eating. The one I'm speaking of in Charlottesville, that one was at a rally. And then that guy, the right-wing guy, went and tried to kill the chick. Well, did kill the chick. Ridiculous. You know, what did Kennedy say again? I think it was along the lines of this. What was that, Senator Kennedy? Drinking car. I heard like two catchwords: car and drinking. So I think he meant, I don't know what he meant, but whatever he meant we should do, quite frankly, because I think in there he was like, we should just investigate it. Ooh, shit, I just spit all over the place. Do you guys see the spit? By the way, the last one was a different camera, so it never recorded well or recorded at all. This one doesn't record well at all either, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, and I'm going to do shows from everywhere, too. I would have done a show from the fucking floor at the Sweet 16, not at the Sweet 16. You know, the coins, if Maryland would have, like, to be honest, me not being there and using a screen I basically came to play more than Maryland did. Although it was so odd because at first, I mean, they were just fucking like, they were equal, like for like 8 minutes. And then all of a sudden, like, well, what happened, it was what I've been complaining about the game before. that led into this one were the second chance points, if you will, meaning rebound the fucking ball. What is it? Block out? You know, there's a term for it. Box out and fucking rebound the ball. Jesus Christ, it's like basketball 101. I mean, there were times where, like, Maryland would shoot, there'd be fucking no one near the basket except basket. I sound like Porky Pig. Except for white jerseys. 4. Not even 1, 2, 3, 4. This happened twice in like 2 games. And I'm sitting there talking to my friends like, what the fuck is going on? And then the difference in the first half was basically those 10 points. It was confirmed by the guy because I yelled about it, and the announcer basically said there's a 10, like it's 12-2 or whatever. Who's Dr. Rachel Levine? She became the first openly transgender official to be confirmed by the Senate. She will serve as the Secretary for Health. I don't know what. I just some email just came in, or text. Sorry, I can't figure out who it was from. So yeah, and then also I don't think we talked, but I announced it. Virginia is abolishing the death penalty following the suit of New Jersey, of course. So, by the way, also on Morning Joe today, it was said that extremist group members coordinated before the Capitol riot, according to prosecutors. A new court filing suggests members of extremist groups were in touch with one another before arriving in Washington for the January 6th Capitol riot. Is that a surprise? I didn't know that wasn't known. I thought it was pretty well known. Didn't they actually do it in public? Also, riot suspects ramped up donations to Trump after his election defeat. The panel discussed that today. House panels discussed domestic terrorism and extreme in the military. I don't give a fuck about that. What do you mean extreme in the military? I heard that today. Extreme what? Oh, people in the military? Like the extreme right-wing cops and FBI people? But I guess there's not going to be any liberal cops. But there could be if there were any liberal cops. We know that ironically, the only it's not ironic, it's coincident. Is it? I don't know what it is. The only Michael Moore film I really kind of liked was the Columbine one, because I learned a lot at that time. And in 2018, Boulder passed a ban on the sale of assault weapons. However, that was what was used in the shooting. He got it on March 16th. But anyway, on the 12th, the NRA threw out that ban. And then I just know a few days later, they were boasting about it. Also, we know about when he bought the thing. And then on the 22nd, the shooter murdered 10 people in a grocery store. And this is what pisses me off. It's the random shit, dude. I mean, do you even have a reason to go just shoot up random people, or is it just fun for you? The guy was 21, but when I saw him on the TV and his leg was all bloodied the fuck up, he looks fucking older than me. He has no hair, right? Did he have hair? Or was that the wrong guy? I mean, trust me, I'm no fucking whatever, but spring chicken. But dude, that guy was 21? Anyway, what was his stupid reasoning for? You know? Like this kid had to die. This fucking... Forget about the cop. I mean, you know, it's not right. And he did well. He went in. You know, some people go towards the fight. Some people don't. Some people run. He fucking goes towards it. You know, I'm hoping, or I have the greatest of hope, that he somehow saved a bunch of lives doing what he did. From the sound of his people, it sounds like he did. Okay, so whatever. My only thing is, as far as cause and effect, and again, am I being a dick to say, like, why didn't you wait for backup? Or is it too... Oh, no, you can't. What the fuck am I saying? You know what's fucked up? I got the text on my phone, and I contacted my friend who's in Denver, and I was like, yo, there's a shooting going on, and he's shooting at cops. I said that in a text. And, yeah, I mean, of course you have to go in guns a-blazing. What am I saying? I'm sorry. Okay, if I could press and go back, I would not say that. If I had any form of, like, what is it called? You know, where I want to make a lot of effort on this thing, I'd go and edit it. But I've never edited this. I've either just thrown it out and started over, or it's fucked up and I found out by people yelling at me. But I found out, like, that girl from Summer House, the one who's getting married, after meeting the guy for 14 days, she edits. She's like, I gotta edit my thing. Speaking of which, oh man, I was hoping to, quickly turn it off. These chinchillas were being, like, killed. Then the next one was like, something being skinned alive. I'm like, oh my fuck. You know, is that like, there's no way things are skinned alive, right? What am I looking for again? I was looking for something. Things aren't skinned alive anymore, right? How do you do that? Unless they mean, like, you just kill the fucking alligator and go, Rawr. Is that what they mean? Maybe they kill them that way and then just take the skin. But, oh, I know, I was looking for Paige. But I didn't see her, man. But I wanted to go over all these people. Hang on. Am I looking right in your face when the camera's... I don't see the camera. I hope you understand that, right? All right, so I'm going to browse. I go to browse channels every day, and then I get my morning news to post at Sunset TV and the whatever. And there's these beauty and fashion people that are so fucking hot. You can't even believe how fucking hot it is. Like, this chick's, like, well, I don't know. So I was like, I did the arrow to the right with the hope to find, whatchamacallit, Paige. But I didn't. She might not even have. Okay, so here's Melania Coco. Then here's the Social Life. She looks like a cartoon like I do. Like, my new GIF or whatever. What is it called? You know, the profile pic is a cartoon. Oh, dude, here's a good one. Alicia Marie. She's got 8.5 million. The Sunset Music Video thing, I think, or Sunset TV has like 1,600. But I don't pay for any of them. I never did anything like that. Here's a Danielle Mansuti. 1.6 million subscribers. Hotter than fucking hot. I mean, ridiculous. Oh, wait, I skipped over one. Two people called Brooklyn and Belly. They got 6.86 subscribers. I can't comment on them. They look young as shit. So it'd be really rude, because I think they're like 14. Oh, wait, who's Paige Sikorsky? There's no way this is her. That would freak me out if that's Makeup by Paige EXO. There's no way that that's her, is it? But anyway, and then there's Yolanda Renee. Tenny Panosian, Natural 85, Sarai Jones, I've seen her before on this. Amanda Steele, she's hotter than hot. She should be an actress. Cosmo by Haley, still glamorous. Her not. Paige Sikorsky. It's not coming up. Oh. No, it's not her. It's about like... Oh no, it's someone else. But this chick's way hot too. Week in My Life, Rainy Days. So 30,000 views. What the fuck goes on here? I gotta see this. 30,000 views. A Week in My Life. But staying productive, cleaning out my closet, and small unboxing. Is this for real? Paige Sikorsky. Is she Asian? She's listed in Asian, anti-Asian resources. You know what? This thing is so slow, I think, because of the camera or something. So, I don't know. I can't pull it up and I don't really care. But anyway, I wanted to make that a bit, if you will. Well, there it was. Comment on how hot these fucking beauty and fashion. I mean, go figure. So what? Why are So are they models and actors? I guess we would have found out if we would have stayed in the Paige Sikorsky one. All right, and the other thing is Ted Cruz, the triple whammy in fucking not even 18 hours. My fucking shit, dude. The whole all right, Joe Blow wants to take away your guns. I hate that. Stop it. Nobody wants to take away your guns. This is what the fuck we want you to do. It's not a high bar, dude. Stop killing other fucking people. That's it. Get your fucking people in line, gun culture or not. Okay, I'm in a live culture. I think most of America is a stay alive, has this culture that wants to stay alive, to stay a part of the living. I'm pretty sure most of America likes that form of culture and lifestyle. All right? So you people with the guns that fucking go all past that, enough. I told you, I come from a family with guns. We have 11 in our household right now. Collective in our family. 12. If you want to count my dad and brother's store, I'm sure there's one there. I don't know. I'm assuming. I just know what my brother has in his safe. Am I allowed to talk about that? I don't think he cares. I don't know. Well, he's a collector. He doesn't even use them. But that's the point. He doesn't, I'm very confident that he's not going to go to a supermarket and start shooting up people in random ways. I can safely say he has no time and no ability nor any wanting to go to a movie theater and to kill people over Batman. Okay? And then by the same token, the people there wanted to just watch Batman. That's it. Those 10 people killed two days ago, one of them just wanted to get toothpaste or something as an analogy. All right, Ted Cruz, can the girl that is now dead have the freedom to go get toothpaste? Is that at all possible? Why is that glossed over? Mr. fucking Linear Dick. I mean, does anyone not think that way? Everyone thinks that way. Everyone thinks I need my freedom to have as many guns as humanly possible so I can go out and kill people. Okay? I went over the timeline. It's pretty premeditated. The whole thing. Alright? I don't know who this fucking kook was, but someone mentioned mental health. I'm like, you think? Going and shooting, I don't know if there's any mental health issues. What the fuck are you talking about? The guy just went into a supermarket and started shooting up people in random ways. That's not fucking any type of weird mental behavior issue? It's a little implied. When you start killing people, you have a mental issue. And that's it. Just stop doing that, and we will stop with the fucking laws. Okay? Remember the mother of all laws in, what was it, 04? Dick Cheney and fucking whomever passed those, Bush Jr. ended the assault rifle ban. Okay? And look at the trend. Look at the mass shootings since fucking 04. First of all, we've had 9,639 deaths by murder and guns this year alone. Okay? We've had 400 and some mass shootings by whatever their standards are. I think it's more than 4 or 7. I can't remember. I mean, enough. And even the fuck-ups. I think 300 or 400 kids have been killed with a gun and a bullet. Or bullets. It's just ridiculous. People, you don't have to take a test or get a license to drive now. No. Joe Kennedy, yes you do. You not only that, you have to renew your license to drive. Further, you are not allowed to drive when you're intoxicated. By law. I mean, who are they talking? He was talking to the fucking Senate, dude. He was in the whatever, gargling his fucking whatever the fuck. And then McConnell today, what was he about the voting? Well, it has nothing to do with Jim Crow laws. I can't do McConnell. I'm so pissed off at everything. Ted Cruz was like, no, I'm not wearing a mask. You know, that's why we're immunized. Which I get, but do you trust Ted Cruz? Did he have it? I'm sure he had it and lied. Who knows? Let's focus on the problem. So, I agree. Let's focus on the problem. Let's dissect this. What's the problem? What's the problem? There's many problems. Okay? Let's talk about the Did you ever see that fucking expose about the 15-year-old kid that goes into a 7-Eleven or some market, gets shot down for getting a lottery ticket because of his age, then goes to another one, not even the same one, goes to another one and then tries to get maybe cigarettes or cigarettes, maybe a lighter, I don't know, one of the two, gets shot down. He goes and tries to buy liquor, gets shot down, but that's who knows what happens with he probably that was hit or miss. But anyway, then he goes to a gun show in Pennsylvania and buys 5 guns, carries them all out into the fucking parking lot, goes back in, buys another one, and then comes out at the drop of a dime, a 15-year-old kid. Okay, those are the loopholes we need to get rid of. Okay, and then the other thing is, I don't think there's too many people that want to sell whomever a gun that they think is going to go rob a liquor store or go kill something. I just don't think there. I mean, you the gun on March 16th feel. I mean, he can't feel whatever because the laws are laws. I'm pretty sure he got it legally. I mean, I don't think there was an issue there. But it's just the premeditation is fucked. He got it on the 16th and did whatever. He had maybe a week to think about it. Not even. It's crazy, man. And it just fucking pisses me off. I was in tears at 4 or 8 points. Just trying to brush them back. I don't know. I just want the ability to go somewhere. Now I'm thinking, like, for all the people that fucking hate my guts, well, there's like, these people, I don't even care about that. At least, I don't condone it, okay? I don't condone hunting. I don't condone anything. I don't condone killing anything. I don't condone anything dying unless it's run its own course. It freaks me the fuck out. I pulled up whales maybe, or animal welfare today, and there was this movie or video, and I'm like, first of all, why the fuck do people take these videos? It's fucking gross. Like, there's all these people that like animal fights. Fuck that. I don't, or like when they get, when they're preyed upon. I can't watch that shit. I hate that. I fucking hate that. Like in Snatch was the best because the rabbit got away. I was like, oh, thank God he got away. That's what, in part, made that movie so fucking great. So anyway, what is it that we were talking about again? Oh yeah, so a video comes up, and it's like, a pod of killer whales kill a blue whale in a 3-hour struggle. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so no one couldn't have gone over there and like broken it up somehow? Let's put it this way. Remember I broke up a squirrel fight outside? The squirrel was going to kill that other fucking squirrel. There's not a doubt. It was like, biting the neck. I was pissed, because if it was one of the squirrels that came up here, I would have been pissed. I thought it wasn't Slice. Slice is pretty, well, he's got a sliced ear. That's why he's named Slice. So, anyway, from a political point of view, I guess the point is, try not to egg on the fucking GOPers. They just jump on anything. How about that fucking woman whose defense was, her lie was so outrageous that it was your fault to have believed it. No one should have believed her words about the voting booths. Oh, how astonishing. You know what I mean? So, anyway, there was an NRA victory, like we said, because the judge struck down the AR-15 ban. But anyway, Liz Warren said week after week, month after month, year after year, gun violence doesn't end, and things won't get better until the Dems get rid of the filibuster and finally pass gun safety legislation that a huge majority of Americans support. What are we waiting for? Another tragedy? Yeah, that's all we do wait for. And then we talk about it for 6 days and then get on with our way. Representative Ariana Presley says the trauma of gun violence in our communities is endless. It's time we abolish the filibuster and pass meaningful gun control legislation. Okay, so you got this quote. So you have a couple heavyweights behind it, even though they're left or whatever. Left wing, I mean, not left. They're just stupid things do. Remember the bump stock thing? How long did that last? That was like 3 weeks. That went a long way, because you know why? It was at a country fucking thing and all these white people got killed. That they don't like. I guess a lot of white people, there's no black people in Boulder hardly. Are there? Anyway, the 10 people killed in the shooting include a father of 7, a local business. I told you about the kid that was like 18, he looked like. With the red hair, the curls. I know someone that was 20, another person 65. And then this was one like less than a week, after the Atlanta thing. And I'm pretty sure Biden called on Congress to do something then. Maybe I'm transposing it. What the fuck did he talk about today? Vote? I don't know. All right, cool. Let me see. I got to confirm that. It says, we know about that. U.S. and allies sanctioned China for what Biden administration described as genocide against the Uyghur Muslims. He spoke pretty candidly about the China relationship today. I was pretty psyched. I don't have an issue with China. As a matter of fact, I have a meeting via whatchamacallit, Zoom tomorrow. Also, the challenge last night. I can't figure out how many more weeks it's going to be, but I think they're going to whittle it down to 6 people. That's what it usually is, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 every season. But Fessy, man, I don't know. He's just like, I mean, the thing is, I don't know. He's a dick because a lot of the stuff is not provable. Like, hi, I'm better than you than this, I'm better than you in that. But the other thing I think too is they do need to work out. It's just way better because what happens is you gain endurance, and kicking 300 times per se, it just becomes a lot easier when you do it every day. So when it comes time for a final and you got to do this year's final, if it's anything like this season, it's going to be ridiculous. Fucking Iceland too. I don't think it's ever warm there, is it? I think basically we've been there during the challenge. We've been there. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do a show from there. I might do a show from the challenge set one day. Anyway, I got sidetracked. What was I thinking? I was just thinking what a great idea it was for Biden to say, to announce, to ask, to do whatever, the Veep to go and deal with the immigration issue. Sorry about that. I keep thinking there's something under there, and it's not. You know what I mean? The issue at the border that we were getting into that has to be dealt with no matter what. Don't look back, don't blame, just deal. Okay? Remember, the GOP hates anything that's humane. Okay, so you can't ever say, like, we're not going to turn people back, because they'll fucking jump on it. So the challenge and it being freezing, not freezing, it doesn't look like there's wind there, but it just looks cold. It never looks sunny there. Yeah, I don't care. I really want, okay, fucking Kyle freaks me out. Like, what is with his like new expressions? Like, he's just trying to be like over the top, and he's coming off like the fucking guy from The Shining in one of the confessionals last night, which, by the way, I think every confessional is from their home, and it's a screen behind them. I saw one dude on TV. I was like, oh my God, I can get that background. He probably uses the same camera I do, because it all comes with it. As I'm videoing myself, we're gonna do most of my simulcast from my library, not the public library, the library at my house. That's where we are right now. I can't see what we're doing, but I think I'm supposed to do the opposite. So this is going that way. Wait, this is going that way, obviously, but it's going the opposite way. I mean, I was practicing it, and I know the tint's off and all that's off, but like, beggars can't be choosy, so to speak. I don't know what to do anymore, and like, when something clicks professionally, I'll get them to fix it. But right now, all you got is me, and we're flying by the seat of my pants. And the most I can do so far is shows from all over the places that interest us. Maybe we'll do a show from the below deck sailing yacht. The guys in it, for the most part, are definitely idiots. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Asian dude, I fucking love. He's cool. The other two, I don't know. They're just annoying as dick, aren't they? But the Asian dude, I legitimately like the guy. He's got a fucking steady girlfriend. He doesn't cheat. What else? He seems really even keeled. The way he even speaks about what's his face getting into deep water, no pun intended, is pretty tactful. But that tall guy is so fucking tall. That's amazing. He's tall. He better have played hoop. Why do I feel like he didn't? Like, if a 6'9" beefer like that, like, not beefer, but like, he's a big guy, he could definitely stand underneath if he played. If he, played a lot, I mean, and was a player. I mean, shit. But he says he uses his length or tallness to get laid. Somehow, I guess, the chicks want to bang him. I'm sure there's an element that does. He's a good-looking dude. But he's fucking tall. You gotta climb all over that shit. Anyway, I think he says that's what girls do, right? Oh, speaking of climbing all over that shit, those guys that came on the boat, what the fuck was that? Holy shit. First of all, the whole intro with them walking down the dock, and then switching back, with the two kids. It was like Die Hard. When they go into another room, or they enter the place where they're gonna rob, and they all go in unison. Like, they'll get out of the car, one guy will start, and then the two come, and then they're next thing you know, they're in a diamond walking ever so perfectly. Matter of fact, in Die Hard, this is what sucks about the car. About the camera. Like, you just saw that. I think. I don't know. I'm going to see. They do it with cars, too. Like, in Die Hard 1 or Die Hard proper, the one car goes down and then the one car goes up, like, in perfect unison. It's great. And not only that, they do it in every one. Like, the second one, same thing. They'll walk into the bank. They'll turn to the right, and then everybody's like, seems to line up in perfect sync behind the leader. It's great. So that's what was happening in the big entrance at below deck sailing deck, except it was with these flamboyant everythings. Evidently, these flamboyant guys had kids, and they're making them flamboyant. And they're flamboyant. It's quite a scene. I don't really know how to describe it except for that. But, okay, then let's segue over. Okay, the captain, you gotta love the captain. There's nothing wrong with that guy. Captain Glenn. I mean, the only thing I can't find anything wrong with the guy. He's pretty perfect. He's hands off enough, and he's hands on enough. Let's assume he's a great captain. He seems like he's great to me. I mean, Captain Sandy though, and Captain whatever. What the fuck's his name? The main guy. Holy shit. Captain Steubing. Those guys are sick. They'll get in this crevice of a fucking parking lot. Our fish. Are yacht parking lots? What is it called? It's the dock. They've had slivers of space and have made it. Captain Sandy, she's on fire, man. She's sick. You know what? There's something fucking on this thing called Rams Resolve about the 2002 team, and I don't know if I told you, but I actually had an interview, and not a job interview, an interview, a meeting or whatever, about creating a 30 for 30 for the Rams, like their whole career. and it got turned down. They were really good about it. They actually turned it down within a day and a half tops. So they got into it and said, no, we've already thought about this and never, whatever. But mine was a lot different than let's do one on the greatest show on turf. I wanted to go back to the days of 79 when Carol Rosenblum died. And there was the rumor that Georgia killed him. There was that. And the Rams were innovative, dude. They were the first to bring in people of color into the NFL. Well, before it was the NFL, into professional football after they were banned, and they were the first to put anything on a helmet. They had the coolest uniforms ever. I mean, everybody wants. Even the Chargers are trying to be like them. Take a step back, motherfucker. I almost fucking used I almost did a show from SoFi. Well, we'll do a show from SoFi. We'll definitely do a podcast from SoFi. I'm just trying. I mean, I have a few areas in SoFi that we'll do simulcast from. But anyway, I was thinking about doing it, and one of the scenes that my backgrounds that I would have sat in front of would have been the day the Chargers were there. I almost fucking yacked. I couldn't even believe I looked at it. But it looked blue and yellow. Pissed me off. Fuck. At least make it fucking light blue, please. Speaking of light blue, the Detroit Tigers look cool in black. I know it has nothing to do with light blue. It's just my form of humor. You gotta get it. All right, let's see. We talked about having the ability to slap Ted Cruz in the face. Did we talk about the three things? Did he read Green Eggs and Ham? They've been talking about that a lot. I think because they tried banning Dr. Seuss. I don't really know that story. I'm sorry. I was deep in work during that whole ordeal. Okay. So anyway, the girls on the below deck sailing. Oh, they're great. I love them all. Even the faked boob girl. She's so nice. I just wish she didn't do that. There's probably no need to do that. Ow. Ah, fuck. That just seems like it hurts. Oh, fuck me. And then the other one, she's all veggie. She's a fucking dream come true. Why aren't there anyone like my age that are that cool? You know, that are have those ideals. Like her and her mom found a deer or something and rescued it. I mean, they're fucking badass. Then the head steward or head whatever, she's got a fuck you. It says fuck you tattooed there. But she's just nice and she's a good leader so far. She gets wasted, but yet she deals. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Remember we were talking about that sentence being too outrageous, that it's up to you, it's your fault that you believed me defense? Didn't Trump do that? It wasn't Trump himself, but didn't they say that they were going to use that as a defense at some points? I'm pretty sure. Then the other person I'm lumping into the Fessy category is that dude from Summer House. Something's up with that guy. But he's fucking good looking. He's lucky. But he's a dick. And then, oh my God, his fucking song. Everybody's I think, who's the girl with the podcast? She basically said it's something like Howlin' at the Moon, maybe on Andy, whatever. But about his playing, if I heard the guitar again or something. Dude, his words are so stupid. I could just look at a newspaper and read it. It's the guy in the suit. No, I'm serious. It's something like that. The the guy came in a suit and he wore it on his body. I don't know. I mean, it was like a 4-year-old. It was like me writing this. No, I wouldn't even write that bad. I wrote songs way back, but I think they became books, or they became portions in my book. I think anything I wrote down as a song was kind of a slice of life, and I just fucking wrote about it in my book. Somebody reminded me of something somebody reminded me of something I wrote in my first book, and I was like, I did? Like, I don't remember any of that. I wrote that in 2 excerpts. 2004, Fast and Furious, and then I didn't know what to do with it. And then when I realized I could publish it, I wrote it in 2007 and then released it. And then I got like the problem is now I'm with a real publisher, and I don't even want my books up there, I don't think. I don't know. I at least want somebody to do, like, I know, like, my brother's ex, she wrote a book. She goes on, like, book tours, and, like, I didn't do it for that. I was just, like, doing it for therapy, like this. You know, I was like, this afternoon, I'm like, all right, man, my work is cranking, like, on all 4 cylinders. I even had crises last night, like you wouldn't believe, and I'm cranking. I'm like, it's only 1:38. So I guess I could do the podcast, I said. No, I've been really, really itching to do it, but I've just been wanting to get into a groove with regard to the Sunset TV. And it's a lot of fun because, like, for instance, tonight, let me go over the schedule, and then I'll get here. And I haven't looked at the I can't see the camera. But again, I'm going to learn how to do this eventually and then be able to go, hey, the death penalty is pissing me off, and then I'll be able to tell a story about it. Hey, look, there's whatever. All right, so anyway, the Animal and Wildlife Welfare Report is going on now. Well, I don't know. No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it is. Yeah, today was a long one because there's so many assholes that fucking hurt animals and hurt wildlife that it was supposed to be an hour and a half and ended up being 2 hours. God, you're all a bunch of assholes. I don't know. I was going to read some of it. I don't even want to get into it. You just watch Sunset TV. It's way cool. My station is as good as the radio station. It's taken forever to pull up the calendar, by the way. Tonight's movies are Yoga Hoser and The Experiment, whatever that is. I might watch The Experiment tonight. Yoga Hosers is great. I don't know how that's not, like, out there a lot more than it is. And from 5 to 6 is Melissa and Joey. Remember them? And then The Norm. My 2 sitcoms. Tonight will be this show, the first airing of On the Rampage with me ever, since the last one didn't work. And then at midnight, all week, the midnight movie is The Last Sharknado. It's About Time. And then all night tonight, there's going to be AC/DC. Oh, you know what? I'm also thinking of starting a all-live concert channel. You know, where it's just going 24/7 live concerts. Boom. I can just get a shit ton for free, quite frankly, off of YouTube and feed it with an RS whatever. Oh, fuck, I can't get this. Sorry, spam. Spam. See? Oh, man, I remember this for next time. I'm sitting on it, so hopefully no one will hear. Did something bring... Red Hot Chili Peppers show, then a Rihanna show from Global Citizen, then a Hall & Oates live show, and that'll take you into like 8 in the morning. And then is tomorrow Friday? Yeah, tomorrow, after the Melissa and Joey show and after the sports highlights and sports news show and after the Sunset Daily News featuring Democracy Now! And whatever else, is Rescue TV. We got some good ones. Matter of fact, Wildlife Aid TV was live this week. Oh, you know what's on today? Matthew Perry is on the chat show in about 28 minutes. So that's actually going to start soon. And then tomorrow night, the Sundance show. And then tomorrow's Broadway night is with The Little Mermaid in its entirety. And then we do this, and then Jim Crow of the North is airing from 11 to 12 on Friday night. You guys should check that out too. And then there's a movie show with upcoming movies this month, last month. By the way, I saw Justice League. That was fucking good. Who's Zack Snyder? And so what was the deal? They didn't like the last one or something and they just redid it? At first I was like, wait, I already saw this. And then I realized he redid it or something. Which, by the way, it prompted me to think that I want to redo. Well, this is what I'm gonna give you a hint. I want to redo my favorite movie of all time. So those of you who know that and what it is, you'll know I want to do that. It's the one movie in the 80s that never got any attention and that should have, especially considering what has gotten huge in that vein since and after that, and even like that year, quite frankly. Yeah. And then also, the subject matter is a little something deeper than anything out there to this day. It's really unique. The other thing you guys should check out too is the fucking GoPro Be a Hero show on Saturdays. It airs 3 times, like 8 a.m., 1, and then 7. It's one of my favorite shows. Well, it's one of my favorite shows to do because I get to put it together. I don't splice it together. I just pick the shit from their site that they allow me to do and put it together. But it's cool. Then Saturday mornings we do the remember Saturday morning cartoons? I do that for 3 hours on Saturday instead of sports news. And then at 11 o'clock is Saturday morning slam with the WWE. So I'm revitalizing my childhood, if you will, with Saturday morning cartoons into wrestling. And then at noon I'd go out and play wiffle ball. Then we'll air me again in that afternoon. The movie on Saturday is Rescue from Gilligan's Island, and then the Dolphin Outlook and the Whale of a Week. And don't worry, I'm not putting whales eating each other in there. I don't do shit like that. It's bad enough I put an elephant thing in there on Monday and the elephant in the room. And I almost pulled it at the last minute, but luckily the mom elephant protected the baby elephant from basically a herd of fucking mountain lions that just could not get in. Elephants just are probably, I don't know. I mean, like, what do they do? Just stomp on the animal? Do they not get hurt if they get bitten? Probably not. I mean, like, I'm trying to think, like, it seems like I can't believe, like, lions are not the king of the jungle. Elephants are. Elephants seem to be the only things that can't be killed by humans, of course. You know, but elephants also don't prey on other shit. That's why I fucking love them. That's why even dolphins, it's weird, man. Oh. You know, I mean, all they do is like prey on shit. All they do is eat other fish. And they're ferocious too. It sucks. Like when you see dolphin tail and stuff, it's like, damn, that poor fish that has to die because just to teach the dolphin how to get back into whatever. Anyway, Saturday night's movie night is the best. It's my favorite. Kingsman: The Secret Service, one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm dying to do something with the Marv production team company. And then Yoga Hosers. I'm going to play Yoga Hosers until everybody realizes how great of a movie that is. And the girls are hot in it too. They're probably my age by now, so I can say that. Well, I think I'm going to go with the hope that, like, you know, I'm going to do this more often. All right, so Garcia later. Stay in touch. I hope you enjoyed the whatchamacallit, the simulcast, if you will. We'll see where it lands. You know, I'm kind of sort of getting used to the thing. And by the way, I don't know if anything will be working. I don't know if anything will be on. I don't know if the colors will be normal. I don't know if the sound's going to be whatever to my voice. I don't know if I'll have a hand. Anyway, Garcia later. Stay in touch. Love you.